Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. I think it's worth to do another update given that we might have put a top in place. I already made you aware in the last few days that it's entirely possible that from here the DXY now starts the major decline. It's a little bit too early to confirm it, but we have the first piece of evidence, you could say, given that the DXY today broke below the ascending trend line of this trend channel and seems to be accelerating the downturn. Didn't even start or attempt a wave 2 correction. This is sort of an idea I sketched out yesterday in the video that if we really see a wave 1 down, it should follow like, you know, the microstructure could follow through like this. And I did that to illustrate that a wave 2 pullback should, or wave 2 corrective rally should stay below the last swing high to keep that valid. That's still an idea, you know, it can still play out. At some point we should see that wave 2 pullback. The question is, does it do this wave 1 in one go, right? We'll see. I mean, next support levels, what are the next supports? I mean, the next micro support has been reached now, $105.66. That's basically this previous swing low. And from here, there's a potential to start the wave 2, or if we break below that, then we've got the key level here at $104.71. I cannot stress how important the next rally will be, because if it's corrective, then this would confirm further the idea that we are now rolling and that we are now on track in our C wave that we've been waiting for a while now. This C wave down into the low $90 region. Okay, so this is the first signal, but I need to see a corrective rally that stays below the last swing high to confirm it further. And then obviously, as we go lower and take out the next support levels, especially the $103 level, in my opinion, a very important one. You know, as we take these out, probabilities for this downside path are increasing. What we've been waiting for is a signal that this is starting, and I'm going to follow that very closely over the next few days. I made you aware that we could be in this ABC structure. That's at least the clear idea. ABC, where the B wave was a flat or is a flat structure, could be complete now. As I said, you know, we reached what we needed to reach there. The price rallied into resistance in this B wave, and the structure here suggested it's a so-called flat correction, where we have the A wave, which is a corrective rally, the B wave is overshooting to the downside, and the C wave is, in this case, impulsive, did overshoot the high of the A wave. That's a so-called expanded flat structure in which everybody's bearish down here, then we get the rally, everybody's getting bullish up here, and then we get the breakdown. So both bulls and bears typically get wrecked in this structure. And however, we've been waiting for a sign that a top is in place because, as I explained in the last updates, basically the wave count was full, and it is full. So that doesn't mean it has to turn around, but it means it is now the area where a turnaround can happen. Yeah, so we need to be watching. And even though it's not fully confirmed yet, but I can tell you when we're waiting for a reaction and we see a break of the trend line, that's typically quite a reliable signal that it's now coming down. Now, obviously, the condition is it stays below the last swing high. From here, an ideal head and shoulders pattern could form. I mean, again, I don't rely on these patterns, but this could be the left shoulder, the head, yeah, and then the right shoulder form in the wave 2. This would be perfect from here with a neckline at around about $105.60 or $105.70. So if we now see a bit of a bounce, that could be it. Okay, so this is going to be interesting, and it will be exciting to see those probabilities unfold over the next days also. And yeah, it will probably take a few days, maybe even a couple of weeks to, you know, I shouldn't say certainty because you never have certainty, but to get clarity about, okay, are we now in this C wave or not? But yeah, probabilities with today's decline have definitely increased for a breakdown in wave C. And for anybody who isn't really aware of where this should land, I mean, ideally the low $90 region. Now, targets might have shifted since we last measured, but what we can do, we can take the length of the A wave and we go to the high of the B wave. And then a typical target would be the 1-to-1 ratio. The 100% extension level, that's at $94.28. This is sort of what you would expect, right? It could even stretch out further, but this is sort of my, let's say, nominal target right now. That can still change, and it will change depending on how the subdivisions play out. But that's what I'm observing now. So I think it's worth doing an update as we break the first line of support, which is the trend line. Certainly interesting, certainly exciting. I made you aware of the relevant support levels now that need to break, that we need to be watching for, and the pattern as well. So I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And yeah, last week we launched our stocks and S&P 500 update. Today the S&P rallied quite significantly. In our primary wave count, we have been waiting for a significant rally. So we talk about that on a daily basis on Discord. If you're interested in that stocks and S&P 500 update or service, then check it out. You can find the link in the description. 20 stocks are included as well, and there's a daily video update which includes daily updates about the S&P. So link is in the video description. It would be great to see you there. If not, then that's fine as well. Enjoy the rest of your day and week, and yeah, have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.